Hey there! So, welcome to my first video. I'm Catherine, and wanted to make YouTube videos for a very long time, and I just haven't. I did about 6 years ago or so. Obviously a lot has changed since then. So, for my first video I thought instead of doing like an introduction video or a makeup video, I would do the TMI tag. So obviously I haven't been tagged, but let's face it, I can do it anyway, can't I? I think it'll be a good way to get to know me, and yeah. So there's a lot of questions, so I'm going to start right now. And they're down, I've got them written down below the camera. So I'm going looking down here. Right, question 1. What are you wearing? I am wearing a dress, which is from Simply Be, and leggings, which is also from Simply Be. Was wearing tights, I switched them out because they were just getting too uncomfortable. And of course the obligatory tons of jewellery, and you know. Have you ever been in love? No, I haven't been in love. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? No, not really. I haven't been in a relationship. I've dated, and that's not ended well. But I wouldn't call it a terrible breakup, no. How tall are you? 5'11". How much do you weigh? I don't actually know. Would I tell you if I knew? No. But I don't actually know. Any tattoos? Yes, I have. I have my paw prints on my left wrist. I've got 3 here. I want a lot more. I want at least another paw print. There's a few other things I want. So yeah, I definitely want more, but I've got 1. Any piercings? Yeah, I have 3 in each ear. So 3 in each ear. I've got 2 earrings in, but I've got 3 there. In each one. OTP. You'll only get this if you're a World of Warcraft fan. Illidan Medivh. What is your favourite show? I don't really watch TV. I haven't watched TV in many years, really. I used to love things like NCIS LA. Ignore the bleeping. I love crime. I always loved crime shows, stuff like that. I'm a big fan of Grimm. I haven't watched anything in a while though. Shh. Who are your favourite bands? Oh god, where do I start? Fall Out Boy, Patti Disco. You can tell I was a teenager I was, can't you? Paramore. Oh god, who else? I love all sorts. I'm not fussy on the type of music I listen to, at least not anymore. I used to be. If I like the sound of it, I'll listen to it. Something you miss. My independence. Favourite song? I don't have a favourite song permanently. I really like the Rachel Platten Fight song because, sorry, I'm playing things on my desk. I'm nervous. I really like Rachel Platten Fight song because it spoke to me when I needed it to. That one always comes to mind. How old are you? I am 23. Zodiac sign, I am a Leo. Quality to look for in a partner. Understanding. Yeah, understanding. What is your favourite quote? Am I mad? Yes, you are. Entirely bonkers, but I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are. I love that one. It's Alice from Alice in Wonderland talking to the Mad Hatter. But I also love When You're Going Through Hell, Keep Going, which was Winston Churchill. I did not say that right then, sorry. We're All Mad Here, which is another Alice in Wonderland quote. There's quite a few quotes I like. Who is your favourite actor? Robert Downey Jr. for an actor. I can't beat him. Can't beat him. Though to be honest, any from the Avengers series. But Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. Yeah. Next one. Favourite colour? I don't know. Black. I do love my purple as well. See? Purple. Purple and black are my favourite colours, but if you're making me choose one, then it's black. Loud music or soft? Both. Loud music has its place, soft music has its place. There isn't one or the other for me, personally. Where do you go when you're sad? To the kitchen? Oh god, yeah, to the kitchen probably. But we won't go any farther than that. How long does it take you to shower? About 15 to 20 minutes. If I'm dyeing my hair, half an hour. But 15 to 20 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Oh, I'm sorry, by the way, if the lighting keeps changing. Come on, son, can you please? Thank you. It's weird weather today. Weird weather. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? If I'm just going to be at home all day, I will not look like this. So if I'm going to be at home all day, I will probably take about an hour. That's to dry my hair, you know, and that type of stuff. If I'm going out, 3 to 4. I am very set in routines, and so I do have to do certain things. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No. Yeah, no, I haven't been. No. Turn-ons. Tattoos. Tattoos. Tall. And eyes. I love eyes. I have a weird thing about eyes. I love eyes. I love the way that I just love, yeah, eyes. Turn-offs. Egos. Judgmental. Well, egotistical, I suppose you would call it. Don't think that's the way it's pronounced though. Yeah. Egos and judgmental. People who are judgmental. The reason I joined YouTube. Well, as I said at the start, I did YouTube about 6 years ago. And I've watched YouTube for many, 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 many years. Way back when... Oh god, it must be going on for 8 years now. But, you know, things happen, and I've blogged, I've done all sorts. And recently, I've been uploading a lot of makeup looks to social media, and a lot of people saying, oh, do YouTube, do YouTube, do YouTube. And it's just, oh, to be honest, I've been thinking about it for about a year now, as if it's a friend of mine said something about it. I thought, actually, you know, it might be worth a go, maybe. So here I am. What are your fears? Everything. Last thing that made you cry. Earlier, actually. I welled up earlier. Well, no, I suppose what we classing as crying. Get tears in your eyes when I actually cry was earlier this morning, thanks to anxiety. Actually cry Monday. Last time you said you loved someone? Yesterday. I say I love people all the time. I say it to all my friends. I don't see why you'd hide it. Meaning behind your YouTube name. It's my name. When I blogged, I had a blog name, obviously, and YouTube had a YouTuber name, and I've got loads of usernames. I've learned by now that you grow out of them. Even if I used, you know, I'd probably use something like Cat Lady, something like that, but even if I use something like that, no. You grew out of them, so my name. Last book you read. Let's see if I can reach it. I read Illidan by William King. It's another Warcraft example. I'm a big gamer, you'll learn this one. I read Illidan, which is the main character in the new expansion coming up. And that was a while ago that I read that. But yeah, I loved it. I really enjoyed that. I read it in about a day, unsurprisingly. Book you're currently reading? I'm not. I'm not reading a book at the minute. I really want to get my act together and read the Game of Thrones series. Last show you watched. As I said, I don't really watch shows. The last show, the last show I watched, Sewing Bee. I love things like that, and my mum is a big sewer. Well, she would be a big sewer if she had the time to, and I've just sort of taken after her in that respect. That it fascinates me. So yeah, Sewing Bee. The last person you talked to, my mum, when she was just going to work. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. I'm filming on my phone, so I did check this before I started filming. And if you are casting companies as people, then 3 Mobile texted me because this is a new phone. If you want to cast as people, then my mum. You'll hear that one a lot. What is your favourite food? Cheese. Just cheese. Lots of cheese. Favourite meal is macaroni and cheese. Place you want to visit? Canada. Last place you were? You mean as in the house? Then that was in the kitchen, because I was setting the dishwasher off. You mean outside the house? Then Tesco's. I went to Tesco's this morning. Do you have a crush? Yes. Last time you kissed someone? 5 years ago? Yeah, about 5 years ago. Last time you were insulted? I'm very active on the internet. I get insulted on a daily basis. No, not a daily basis, that would be mean. Last time I was insulted, truly insulted, would be a few weeks ago probably. But yeah, I'm a very active person on the internet. And I don't hide myself on the internet. So I get insulted a lot. Favourite flavour of sweet? Orange and strawberry. I don't know which one I like more. I like both. So both. What instruments do you play? I don't play any. In year 7, which is about when your first year of secondary school, about 11 years old, I tried violin. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. And in primary school I played recorder. But obviously I don't think I'd be able to play note on recorder now if I tried, the same with violin. Favourite piece of jewellery? That would be... Well, as you can see, obviously I wear these beads, my bracelets, but that would be my ring here. I don't want to flip you off. And you can see it. Why have I got eyeliner on my finger? Really? Sorry about that. But yeah, my ring is a hematite ring, which is a gemstone. Last sport you played? Really? Do you think I play sports? Last song you sang? That's Life by Frank Sinatra. What a weird song to sing. I walked down the stairs and I heard my mum say, "That's Life," and sort of just singing. I don't know why. Oh well. Favourite pickup line? Hi, how are you? If you use online dating, you will know what I mean. Have you ever used it? Yeah, probably. Hopefully with more than just that though, unlike most of them. Last time you hung out with anyone? If it has can we count my family on this one, please? Then that would be earlier, about 2 hours ago, with my mum and my brother for a little bit, but mainly my mum. If we're not counting my family and people we live with, I can't remember. And then number 50 is tag people. I'm not going to tag anyone, mainly because this is a pretty old tag. Most people have done it by now. But if you haven't done it and you'd like to, please consider yourself tagged. And that is all my questions. That was number 50. That did not take as long as I thought it would. So yeah, that's my first video. This is really weird. I'm sure I'll get used to talking to a camera again. So I hope you enjoyed my first video, and until next time, just believe. Bye.